What's going on, everybody? Wild Time here with another World of Warcraft video. So we're going to be doing a reaction to the Alleria Light and Shadow sort of anime cartoonish looking thing that Blizzard just came out with. So I'm excited about the War Within and just about the lore behind it. So we're going to be looking at Alleria, who's had lore going on throughout Warcraft, but really goes back even to like the Burning Crusade, and she's been around for a while. So let's watch this and see what they come out with.
When we are young, we are taught to revere the light. But when I turn to it, I see only fire. The fire of pain, of loss, the choices I made. Quel'Thalas, home. Until the Horde threatened everything. My family was sworn to protect it.
So if I'm not mistaken, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. This goes way back, and Kel'Thas was, I'm pretty sure it was like home to what we call now like the Blood Elves, right? Wasn't it like the Night Elves are in Darnassus, and then the other elves were like over here?
And protect it we did. When Sylvanas and I fought together, we fought as one. But the conflict here was growing, pulling my sister and I apart.
How can you leave? You would choose the Alliance over Quel'Thalas, our home.
It's not just our kingdom at risk. If the Horde isn't beaten back, others will fall. I have to go.
But you're
Typical elf move, right? Like so throughout all the like most like elf lore, like throughout history, they live a lot longer than humans and other races, etc. And they typically like to like watch out for their own. As a matter of fact, the night elves, I'm pretty sure, didn't join the alliance either for a while. I could be mistaken. It's been a long time since I've read this lore, but typically, the elves tend to stick to themselves. Maybe I'm thinking of the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, maybe the Lord of the Rings for sure. The elves didn't want to help because, like the humans, they saw them go bad or whatever, and so they want to stick to themselves until if we don't help stop them, it's going to spread. And Sylvanas, by the way, if you don't know, was the main bad guy there in well, sort of. She was one of the main antagonists in Shadowlands, but she's not evil yet, right here.
abandoning your family.
I am doing this for our family. I lost a sister that day. Had I known that my actions would curse Sylvanas to her fate, would I have chosen differently? I left my home to fight this war to the end. I had no idea how far away that fight would take me. Yet despite the war, I found my life's true love, Turalyon. And together we fought side by side, until we became three. But beyond the boundaries of our world, our enemies grew powerful.
You can make your stand here. Why risk marching into the unknown?
Our only choice is to take the fight to them, before it's too late. Should we not?
All right, so I could have missed the lore. I did not know that they had a child. Maybe I missed a huge part of something, but I did know that they disappeared because if you've ever played Legion, like you find them again, right? I think when you get to like Argus, or maybe right when you start off. I don't remember. It's been years and years ago, but they get found again, so they go off, they do their thing, and this I think is sort of filling in, part of that.
Not succeed.
I will keep him safe. Just come back.
We'll return before you know it, Veritor.
Had I known that I would not.
Again, Why don't we have half elf, half humans as a race yet? Clearly, they're out there.
See my son again until he was a man himself. Would I have still left? I had given everything for this fight. The only thing left to give was myself. There was no other way. In order to defeat the darkness, I had to embrace it. So embrace it, I did. But at what cost? Turalyon, who had known me, loved me, fought beside me, now saw me differently.
What have you done?
The shadow, it saved us.
No. I would rather have died than see you fall to evil.
Turalyon didn't understand, but I could not fault him. If I had known that embracing the shadow would push him away, would I have sought another path?
Pretty good story writing so far with it, right? I mean, they loved each other. They were like a couple. They were like, whole lives together kind of thing. And then they go off to fight together. They're about ready to die. And Turelion, I believe, is like a paladin kind of thing, right? Like with the light. And so, Alleria saves them, but at what cost, right? Like we know that obviously right now, currently anyway, she's still a good guy. Will she turn worse and be an antagonist at some point? I mean, maybe, but she did that, and she pretty much at this moment they're like, we don't know if we can even like be together right now. Like we just went against everything we sort of stood for. To do this, I would have rather died, and that's it's hard to make. I mean, I know it's just a cartoon fake storyline here, but that's the whole questioning, right? Like, would I have done it different if I would have known? It's hard to answer that, you know, because they would have just died right there, and then we would have missed out on a lot of stuff. Larry wouldn't be here to help now. So, see.
No. All of the things I did for a reason. War is sacrifice. And I have sacrificed everything to protect those I love. To keep them safe. And if it takes sacrificing myself to protect our world, I will not hesitate. I am a soldier of Azeroth.
Soldier of Azeroth, man, that was pretty good, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking, you got Arthas who became the Lich King. Didn't plan on it going that way, but took power to sort of help his people. This is very reminiscent of like uh, Eladin, who's we need to beat the bad guys here, and so we need to like take their power to be strong to fight them, and then they both become bad. Arthas and then Eladin, and then even like Sylvanas, there's a redemption story there, right? But so far, we've got Alleria who has taken the darkness, this power, and she is still maintaining the fight for good at this point. So maybe that's going to be the theme of her. We'll have to wait and see. But so far, so good. I like it. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to sub to the channel. If you like making gold, check out goldcat.com, or if you just need to make gold, there's a link in the description down below as well as a discount code. Thanks for watching. Have fun playing the game, and I'll see you all next time.